10 things money can buy. Number 1. Freedom. In today's world, money is the most powerful instrument of independence. It's the key that unlocks the door and lets you go freely. You can buy your way out of jail if you have enough money to pay the bond and hire a decent attorney who will twist the facts in your favor. If you don't like where you're from, you can always acquire a new passport. Did you know that you can buy a green card to enter the United States for $500,000 literally only, which is a visa for investors? The total annual value of this industry is $7 billion. As an example of a passport from Malta will set you back $1.3 million. One from Cyprus would set you back $2.5 million. One from the United Kingdom will be in $2.5 million and one from Austria can be of $10 million. More than 30 billion United States dollars have been spent by Chinese nationals over the past decade to gain entry to the United States on the basis of a golden visa. Number 2. Security. The ability to earn and spend large sums of money provides the greatest sense of safety, to provide not just material but also emotional and psychological safety. Hiring security guards and investing in high-tech equipment vastly improves your odds of making through dangerous situations and coming out on top. A luxury SUV, for instance, greatly improves collision survival rates. Having access to liquid assets puts you in a strong position to weather market storms. Don't worry, affluent people, when the next financial crisis hits, that's when you can expect them to go on a spending binge. Most people living in poverty have trouble feeling safe since they do not have the resources to do so. Number 3. A new life. It's true that if you're incredibly wealthy, you can always just start anew. Most civilized cultures don't require this because their systems work enough. But if you happen to be in a violent region, your money could be the difference between death and a new life in a place where you are safe. As an example of how little it can cost, consider that in places like Saudi Arabia and the surrounding area, the false passport and fake ID won't set you back more than a total of $2,000. You can use it to book a flight to London and start over there. It's not that these services aren't available to those with deep pockets, rather, it's that getting access to them is exceedingly difficult. If you've got the cash, you can move somewhere new and start over if your business fails, your wife leaves you, or your friends betray you. Though challenging, but it can be done. Number 4. Privacy. Privacy is more rare in today's open and connected world. Keeping out of the public eye is a high priority for the wealthy, who are willing to pay large sums to achieve this goal. We had a lunch with the Forbes executive director as the company was expanding, and he told us something that he has struck with us ever since. There are individuals who pay big money to appear in Forbes, and there are people who pay even more money to be left out. Almost everyone has fantasies about becoming famous, but few anticipate the difficulties that come with actually becoming famous. It's much easier to target someone who is wealthy. As a result, the wealthy go to great lengths to protect their anonymity. Number 5. A positive image. People only read the headline and draw conclusions without doing any additional research. As a result, the world is awash in false information. However, it is something the wealthy may use to their advantage. The mass public's viewpoint can be influenced by strategic use of the media. Make a donation to hospital, but arrange for the media to be present. Improving your public profile is as simple as making a donation to disaster relief and showing up at the scene with the press. The media is a powerful tool, and celebrities in particular know how to exploit it to their financial benefit. The impoverished have no reputation to defend because it is so poorly recognized outside their close circles. Number 6. Peace of mind. Money gives you the freedom to do what you want with your life. If you want, you can make no concessions. The poor often feel that they have little say in matters that may cause them sleepless nights, and they may feel that declining would reflect poorly on them and their families. We are not saying that the only poor are vulnerable. The wealthy can be too, but they have more leeway to refuse. Keep in mind that money can't buy forgiveness, but you can afford to pass up on an opportunity that would make you feel guilty if you take advantage of the money. Number 7. Comfort. Having a lot of money might let you live a very luxurious lifestyle. The long-term benefits of such ease of mind are substantial. You can afford the home of your dreams, feel delighted and pleased with yourself every morning, enjoy a family brunch while gazing at the Hamptons, feel secure in the knowledge that they are living a pleasant life and spared the hardships of poverty. With very few exceptions, comfort will have a profound effect on your life and make you feel like it's worth living. A change in perspective as dramatic as going from a rusty old car to the leather interior of a Maybach may be rather jarring. The following quotation, attributed to John Will Smith, is offered in the hopes that it would serve to put things in perspective for you. It says, "You are either in your bed or in your shoes. Therefore, it pays to invest in both." It's a memorable quote we have used in our own lives to get great effect. Since we spent so much time there, we needed to purchase high-quality seating and bedding. Do as we have done. It's for your own good. Number 8. Health. When you have enough cash on hand, you can afford high-quality medical care and cutting-edge diagnostic and treatment options for any ailment in the world. Affording this is now out of reach for most people, especially those on lower incomes. The pharmaceutical business is abusing its monopoly to artificially inflate drug prices, which threatens the financial security of the middle class and lower income people. Without substantial financial resources, a person with a rare condition has a very low chance of survival. As an added bonus, having more money allows you to have invested in preventive measures like personal trainer, gourmet meals, and an overall higher quality of life. Since the wealthy can afford to buy as much life extension as they like as medical science advances, the poor will be left to scrounge for survival. Number 9, you'll be shocked, but yes, it is there. Money can buy confidence. A person's level of self-assurance is dependent on both their internal evaluation and their perception of how others view them. Money may improve and tilt both in your favor. In the annals of humankind, there has always been a division: those who like to be alone and those who thrive in the company of others. This has always been a challenge for us because no one is born with a predetermined identity. Rather, they develop one by their upbringing. Many of us prefer to think of introverts as folks whose skill sets have not yet been modernized to allow them to act more like extroverts if that is why they prefer. It's surprising that more individuals don't work on increasing their self-assurances, given how crucial is it to achieving someone's goals in life. Going to public speaking lessons where you can also pick up tips on how to present yourself well and interact with others is the simplest solution. And number 10, obviously it has to be on the list, it is time. Money can't buy you time is a common saying, but trust me, it's not true. You can purchase more time if you know how. There are 24 hours in a day for everyone, but the wealthy can buy more of those hours for themselves. The wealthy have learned that they can save time by outsourcing tasks that would otherwise eat into their spare time. Achieving success in life requires grasping these powerful ideas. You must have the means to buy the time of others for your own benefit. The wealthy delegate menial jobs to free up more time for strategic endeavors. Those with less financial resources are more likely to sell their time for cash.